You've just stood up from the couch for a brief moment to grab a glass of water, and when you return, someone has already claimed your warm, comfortable spot with a completely unapologetic expression. Don't be too quick to shoo them away, though. Take a second to observe more carefully, because what you're witnessing isn't just a dog looking for a cozy place to rest, but rather a profound message of love they're trying to communicate to you. This scene plays out in homes across America every single day. A dog seemingly waiting for the perfect moment when their human vacates a seat, then immediately claiming it as their own. It's a behavior so common that most dog owners simply accept it as one of those quirky things dogs do. But what if I told you there's much more going on beneath the surface? Today on Dog Code 7, we're diving deep into one of the most misunderstood canine behaviors, the infamous spot stealing. What appears to be a simple comfort-seeking habit actually reveals fascinating insights into the complex emotional world of our four-legged companions and the unique bond they share with us. Part 1. Why your spot specifically? Have you ever wondered why your dog specifically chooses your spot? Think about it for a moment. Your home likely has numerous comfortable places where your dog could rest. There's probably that empty armchair in the corner, the other end of the sofa, that no one is using, or even that perfect patch of sunlight streaming through the window onto the floor. Yet time and time again, they make a beeline directly for the exact spot you just vacated. This isn't a coincidence, and it's not simply because that part of the couch is somehow more comfortable than any other spot in your home. Dogs are deliberate in their choice. They're specifically selecting your spot, not just any warm or comfortable location. Consider this: a 2019 study from the University of Bristol found that dogs can distinguish between objects that carry their owner's scent and identical objects without it showing a marked preference for items associated with their humans. Your seat isn't just a comfortable spot, it's saturated with your unique scent, your warmth, and essentially your presence. Part 2. The silent observers. What many people don't fully appreciate is that dogs are extraordinary observers. They spend their entire lives studying us, watching our routines, monitoring our body language, and essentially taking mental notes on every behavioral pattern we exhibit. While we're busy with our daily lives, they're collecting data about us with remarkable attention to detail. Scientists at Emory University discovered, through fMRI scans, that dogs process human faces in specialized brain regions, similar to those humans use evidence of their evolutionary adaptation to reading and understanding us. This constant observation means they know exactly when you typically get up for a bathroom break, when you reach for your phone, or when you're likely to leave your spot temporarily. When your dog takes your spot, it's the culmination of this ongoing learning process. They've studied your habits so thoroughly that they can predict the perfect moment to make their move. It's not simply opportunistic. It's the result of a deep understanding of your behavioral patterns and routines. Part 3. The deeper meaning. Let's go beyond the surface explanation of comfort seeking and explore what this behavior truly signifies about your relationship with your dog. The act of spot stealing isn't just about physical comfort or even your personal scent. It connects to something much more profound about how they perceive you and your place in their world. When you leave your spot, your dog isn't simply thinking free, warm seat. They're experiencing a form of connection, maintenance. By occupying your space, they're maintaining a bond with you, even in your momentary absence. It's their way of saying, "I'll keep this place safe until you return," a gesture that speaks volumes about their attachment to you. Canine behaviorist Dr. Patricia McConnell suggests that this behavior may have roots in the pack mentality, where maintaining proximity and connection is essential for social cohesion. By lying in your spot, they're essentially preserving your presence within the family unit. It's their way of holding your place in the pack until you return. Part 4. The scent connection. Let's talk about something dogs understand that we often underestimate: the power of scent. A dog's sense of smell is estimated to be between 1,000 to 1,000,000 times more powerful than ours. When they lie in your spot, they're immersing themselves in your personal scent profile, which provides them with comfort and security. Your scent carries emotional significance for your dog. It's not just an identifier, but a source of reassurance and comfort. Research from the University of Naples Federico II found that when dogs smell their owner's scent, there's activation in the caudate nucleus, a part of their brain associated with positive expectations and rewards. Essentially, your scent makes them happy. By lying where you were sitting, they're surrounding themselves with the olfactory equivalent of a warm hug from you. They're not just stealing your spot. They're seeking an intimate connection with you through one of their most developed senses, creating a form of sensory proximity even when you're not physically present. Part 5. The warmth factor. There's also a practical aspect to this behavior that we shouldn't overlook: the simple comfort of warmth. When you sit in one place for an extended period, your body heat transfers to that spot, creating a warm, inviting area that's particularly appealing to dogs, especially during colder months, or for breeds that are more sensitive to dogs of skide. Temperature. Dogs have a slightly higher body temperature than humans, around 101 to 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit, compared to our 98.6. But they lose heat more quickly due to their smaller size and their inability to regulate temperature as efficiently as we can. The residual warmth from your body provides them with physical comfort that goes beyond mere coziness. This warmth-seeking behavior is especially prevalent in smaller breeds, senior dogs, or those with thinner coats who may naturally gravitate toward heat sources. Your recently vacated spot is essentially a custom-heated dog bed that carries the added bonus of being infused with your comforting scent. Part 6. Separation anxiety connection. For some dogs, particularly those with attachment issues or mild separation anxiety, occupying your spot can serve as a coping mechanism. When you leave, even if it's just to the kitchen, it creates a moment of uncertainty for dogs prone to anxiety about separation from their humans. Taking your place provides them with both physical comfort and emotional reassurance. It's a way of maintaining connection when they're feeling vulnerable about your absence. Veterinary behaviorists have noted that dogs with separation anxiety often seek out items with strong owner scents when left alone, and your seat is essentially a scent-rich environment. While occasional spot stealing is perfectly normal, if your dog shows extreme distress when you leave, becomes possessive of your spaces, or exhibits other signs of anxiety, it might be worth consulting with a veterinarian or animal behaviorist to ensure they're not struggling with more serious separation issues. Part 7. The social hierarchy perspective. From an evolutionary standpoint, some animal behaviorists suggest that spot stealing might also relate to subtle expressions of social structure within your household. In wild canid social groups, preferred resting spots often correlate with social standing, though domestic dogs have a much more fluid and cooperative social system than their wolf ancestors. When your dog takes your spot, they're not necessarily challenging your position. Rather, they may be temporarily occupying a high-value location that they associate with the family leader. It's less about dominance and more about the comfort and security they associate with your position in the family structure. Modern understanding of canine behavior has moved away from strict dominance hierarchies toward recognition of more complex cooperative social structures. Your dog isn't trying to usurp your position. They're seeking the security and comfort associated with your established place in their world. Part 8. Breed and personality factors. It's worth noting that some breeds and individual dogs are more likely to be spot stealers than others. Breeds historically bred for companionship and lapdog duties like Cavalier King, Charles Spaniel's pugs, or Bichon Frises often show a stronger desire to occupy spaces recently vacated by their humans. Similarly, dogs with certain personality traits tend to exhibit this behavior more frequently. Dogs that score high on attachment scales in temperament tests, or those described by their owners as Velcro dogs, are typically more likely to claim your spot the moment you leave it vacant. However, even traditionally independent breeds can become spot stealers if they form strong bonds with their owners. Each dog is an individual with unique personality traits and attachment styles that influence their desire to occupy spaces associated with their favorite humans. Part 9. When it becomes problematic. While spot stealing is generally harmless and even endearing, there are situations where this behavior might need to be addressed. If your dog becomes possessive of your spots, growling or showing signs of resource guarding when you attempt to reclaim your seat, this indicates a more problematic behavior pattern. Similarly, if your dog's need to be in your space is so intense that they can't relax anywhere else, or if they show signs of distress when prevented from taking your spot, it could indicate underlying anxiety issues that might benefit from professional attention. Healthy attachment should still allow for independence and comfort in various locations. If you're concerned about your dog's spot-stealing behavior, consider consulting with a certified animal behaviorist who can help determine whether the behavior is a harmless expression of affection or a sign of underlying issues that need to be addressed through training and behavior modification. Part 10. Embracing the behavior. For most dog owners, spot stealing is simply one of those charming quirks that makes living with dogs so special. Rather than seeing it as an annoyance, you might choose to embrace it as the expression of love and connection that it truly represents. After all, your dog isn't just seeking physical comfort, they're seeking closeness with you. Some dog owners even report feeling a sense of pride when their dog immediately claims their spot. It's tangible proof of the special bond they share. The behavior creates those everyday moments of connection that build the unique relationship between humans and their canine companions. Next time your dog claims your warm spot on the couch, perhaps instead of shooing them away, you might join them in that space, creating an opportunity for shared comfort and connection that acknowledges and honors their desire to be close to you. Conclusion. So the next time you return to find that uninvited guest in your seat, remember that it's their way of saying, "I love you, and I'll keep this place safe until you return." Perhaps that seat isn't just a piece of furniture, but a space that contains a depth of respect and connection that only dog owners truly understand. What your dog is really communicating through this common behavior is something quite profound. They value your presence so deeply that when you're not there, they seek the next best thing, the space that carries your essence. It's not theft. It's one of the purest forms of love and connection in the canine emotional vocabulary. Do your dogs regularly steal your spot? We'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deeper look into everyday dog behaviors, hit that subscribe button and join the Dog Code 7 community, where we decode the secret language of dogs one behavior at a time.